Hey, what's up everyone? Welcome to Profit Web for one more learning video tutorial. And today we are going to fetch option chains such as ATM, OTM, ITM or option trading in Bitcoin using Python. Okay, so I have already done lots of videos related to Delta Exchange API. So you can check it out, and if you don't have an account, just utilize this link. I have an account, and if you don't have an API, just follow the videos and procedure, and just create an app for your API key as well as secret. Okay, set the IP address, whitelisted IP address, and just go for accessing data as well as placing the order. Okay, so these are the things you need to done. Okay, so before proceeding to this stuff, I must say that I think you are aware about the option chain. Okay, so especially if you get to derivatives trading in Bitcoin, Ether or any of crypto coins, you will definitely gonna get an option chain. I mean, especially for Bitcoin and Ethereum, there is a option chain is there, particularly in these segments only you can trade. Okay, especially option. Okay, and I usually trade in Bitcoin. Okay, so if I have to access some of the stuff, okay, I need to go with some of the levels. Okay, so if I have to trade as of today's market, okay, I mean as day-to-day expiry, okay, I have to go with the level. It is 200 level. Okay, so suppose right now if the market is trading around this level, so 18,600 is round the level, rounded level. Okay, so from 200 level you can just move up, and then you can see that their prices will be there. So according to that you can fetch that, and you can trade on that particular option. Okay, now whether you can go for the option buying or option selling, according to that you can choose. Okay, now say suppose if I have to get this stuff, the main point is I need to get with this spot price, then I have to get with the strike price. Okay, so there will be functions will be there which I'm gonna show you. Okay, so day-to-day levels are there, so it will definitely gonna change. If you go with kind of a weekly levels, okay, so if I choose as an far expiry or something, if I just go with the 8 August or something like that, okay, especially with the Friday one. Okay, so what happens, I will get an expiry with the level as of as of in 1000. Okay, especially 500. Okay, and if I have to get with as a day-to-day expiry, it will be 200. So you need to see how these expiries are there and how the levels are there. So you need to change a level, so that is very much particular. Okay, and all of the stuffs which I try to fetch will be available in Python. So I'm going to show you as of right now, everything will be available. So if I just have to call the ticker, and it will get me whatever I'm looking for. Okay, so main things, whatever the main things are there, I'll just show you. So suppose if I like to fetch this particular strike price, okay, so this is the symbol, it's need to be there. Okay, particular this symbol and have a unique code, and which consists of a product ID. So if you go with the Delta Exchange API, GitHub or the documentation part, you know that product ID is very much important, and you can't that be, it is unique and it can't be fetched you can't say thus this particular ID will be belong to this particular symbol, that you can access from this only. Okay, you need to give whether in ticker or product getting the ID, which I am doing as of with the help of get ticker. Because if you go with any kind of videos, I just get ticker utilized. In this what happens, I will be able to call product ID as well as other stuff as well. So that is the reason you can get other function call as well, which is related to product ID. Okay, but what I say, I suggest that we have to get in this stuff again and again. Okay, so first we will try to fetch the spot price. So spot price is necessary. First we have to lock the ATM. So this is our ATM. So at initial points, so suppose according to the levels whatever I go, so suppose if it is trading at 11,8,716, so roundup value will be 11,800. 500 according to that, it will 500 levels will be there, but as 100 values were accumulated as well, so we can choose as that as well. Okay, but initial if you go with weekly, that is different scenarios will be there. So according to that you can choose. Okay, and according to the level the premium will be there. Okay, so if you are entering before getting expiries, if you choose weekly expiry or something, you get some 500 levels and 1000 levels. So some of this will be available and some things won't be available. So you need to check this option chain, and according to that you can do. Okay, so with just the help of a spot price, that is market price, you can do a lot of stuff. Okay, which I'm going to show you. So we tried to get this expiry. Okay, so let's see this stuff. What are the things we can do? Okay, so what we have to do, we have to just copy some of the stuff. So I believe until this it is good to go. Okay, even I need pandas, so I will show you the whole stuff. So I'll just copy in my ID. Okay, and let's get to our ID and code this stuff. Okay. So I'm in my ID. So as you know that get ticker, it is for this particular stuff. Okay, so originally I can do this as easy as much as possible. Okay, but I think when we are going with the trading with the help of any kind of a technical indicators or algorithm, okay, this particular thing, if I'll give, that will be hard coded. Okay, so particular in this, what happens, there will be if you go with option trading with Bitcoin ETH, there's some levels are there, some of the levels which you try to get within another day or something, it will be different, but I think most of the things are in a sequel and it is pretty much cool. Okay, so if you just take it out the calendar, if you just import the calendar, and if you ask for particular this week, particular this day, so all of the things can be available to you. Okay, so I think if you go with Indian market or something, there will be Saturday, Sunday off, and some of the holidays will be there. Okay, so if you just try to import calendar, so that won't help. Okay, so particular things you need to do it from your side. If you are running these things, you need to give access token and all of the stuff you have to do. But in this case, what happens, because we can access these things, the price, each and everything 24/7. Okay, so a lot of the things will be in a sequence wise. Okay, and much easier than other stuff. Okay, so you have to if you get with other stuff, okay, you can make it out easy if you are aware about the market. So if you got good learning, you can do a lot of stuff. Now so suppose if I have to first of all I have to say about the spot symbol. So I need a spot price. Okay, especially what I'm trying to fetch. So any of the coin is there, you can say as the name of that particular coin. As Bitcoin I'm fetching, so I will say BTC USD. Okay, short name, and say USD. Okay, simple. You get to know. You just you have to follow in the same. For ETH it will be the same. Okay, so only option available for trading in Delta Exchange is Bitcoin and ETH. Okay, so I think that is fair enough, and it is wonderful. So you try to see. So whichever things are there, we try to get. So I just say about the spot symbol, and response will be there. So what we are trying here, we just start with the ticker. So according to that, I need to choose a variable. So here I try to get the price. Okay, so I just get the spot price. I have to say this way, and spot ticker I have to say. In this case, what happens, the product ID is not necessary, but the price is important. So I will say mark underscore price. Okay, so I just try to go step by step. So I will show you as of right now what price I got. So let's run this stuff. Okay, so particularly we get the values whatever as of right now running. So 11 8,000 600 700 values will be there with the decimal. Okay, a lot of decimals are there, so we try to round it off. And if you try to get this type, as in if you go with these things, particular printing, all of the stuff, you will get a lot of stuff, and especially this is in string. Okay, so first of all you need to do some conversion, and straight away we don't have to convert in integer, we can say as a float. So as of right now I think the value is getting down. Okay, so still we try to fetch and see what is the stuffs are there. So spot will be there, so float, and we just try to round it up. So we just, if we say we just round this stuff, we are able to get spot price, and it is kind of a type. If I say it will be an integer as of right now, because there won't be any kind of a decimal values won't be available. That's what I'm looking for. Okay, a nice clean the value which I got. Now I have to round off this stuff, okay, nearby 500. Okay, so either if it is like below 5 this 406, if it is below 500 or something like that, you should get 11 8 8000 something. Okay, so that is what we are trying to fetch. If I have to say about the level, okay, especially what I've shown the option chain, there will be kind of a level will be there. So strike price we definitely got, we can say as a strike level. Okay, in strike level I just want to go with the 500. Okay, so that will be great. Now it comes to our calculation. So what we are doing, we are taking as a strike underscore price. So this is what we are trying to fetch is ATM price. Okay, and this the level, first of all we'll try to get with this level, but what happens, our spot price whatever I got, I need to divide by the level which I have. Okay, so that's first of all you need to go. So if I try to get this level, so what I will get a strike price. So this is the calculation, easy calculation which you can try, and if it is possibilities are there, you can go with other stuff as well. Okay, so according to that, if you want to round off and if you want to try to see, so that is how you can go. So I think I'm trying to get with some of the value which is 236.78. Okay, but we will get this stuff, and how we can try to see this stuff. So in a minute I just show with the printing statement. So I'm just getting one by one, and it will definitely gonna make sense to you. Okay, so let me show you. So first we try to round this stuff. Okay, so now what happens, we got a 237. Okay, and the strike price which I believe which I'm getting as from the spot price, it is taking something else. If I have to say the price which I'm talking about as in strike underscore level, okay, and if I say multiply with this stuff, whatever I get, okay, so if I just multiply with this stuff, what we just got round up stuff. Okay, so somewhere the price is moving between 500 to 600 or something. It is gone below and then it is came up, so we just try to round it up, and it is the best. Okay, so I think we are able to get this stuff which we are looking for. So we definitely have a 500. These levels are there. Okay, so whichever level you feel like, you can go with this stuff at 100. If you want to round up, that is also you can do. Okay, but I think 500 is good, and from that you can call this as an ATM. If you want to more, I think if you go with a weekly expiry or something, that will make sense. If you go with the 1000 rupees also, that I think it is great. Okay, so if I have to say at 11 8.5 or something. Okay, and if I have to get with the OTM, so suppose if I'm talking about the symbol which is I'm looking for as an option symbol. Okay, so if I have to get PE level, okay, so if I have to get with the PE level, so I need to get with the ITM. So what I can say, if I say 3500 or something like that, okay, so it will get around the level it will get around the level as an more of nearby values. Okay, so 3500 is instead of what I really have to say, I have to minus only 4000. So it will try to get me something like 3500 level or something. We'll try to get I think here in between, if it gets something else what we are trading as of right now, we try to see, but let's see what we got. Okay, so in this I will try to plus, I will add the P level, and here we got this P level, so we just multiply this stuff and add up. So you know about the BODMAS rule, so it will perfectly work. So we are going great. So that is how you can utilize and try to minimize as per your. So we got our strike price, and this will be enough to get what we are looking for. So all of the stuff we can give it from the calendar or anything as from the selection, what Bitcoin you are trading and technical indicators, all of stuff. Okay, now I have to come with our symbol. So I have to say about the option symbol, okay, or otherwise we can say as a p underscore symbol, okay, because symbol is there. And you start with the p with the capital, all of the stuff. BTC will be there, and here what I have to give, we have to give the strike price. Okay, so whichever it is there, we are as of right now as an ATM, so whichever things which we can give as a strike price, and with the P level you can go. So at least strike price we got an ATM, so ATM is fixed. Okay, so initially whatever you start, you just get with this ATM, and right now as I'm going with the OTM. Okay, so P level if you get with the minus A, this is plus. Okay, but still it will get you at minus level or something like that. So this is the perfect function which you have to write it down in a single system. So it will help you a lot. You just write or say as a function and just put the spot price, strike level will be the same, and whichever you want to change in between, like if you have a kind of a static dynamic code, so that's how you can add up. So strike price which I'm talking about, and I have to give the particular calendar, and I am very much easy stuff to give this stuff. Okay, so just give this, and we are able to fetch the P symbol. Okay, so I just print this stuff and show you what are the things I got. Okay, so I think that will be easy for you. Now what happens after this, everything is good. Now if I say P symbol at minus 4,000, so it will get me something this. Okay, so I think I've been not utilize the format, so it is important here. Okay, so if I have to say this stuff, so I am at perfect this stuff. Okay, what I'm looking for, I just whatever the syntax are there, I just filled in, and I'll be able to get. So it is kind of a like there is already locker is there which I've been given the key, so this will be kind of a key. Now if I have to say spot underscore ticker, okay, so and I have to talk about as a P underscore ticker, so that will be a differentiator. Okay, I mean this PEC, so I think if you add this way, so I think that will be great. Okay, so P ticker if I have to call, then I have to give the P symbol as well. Okay, and if I give this stuff, and then if I call the P ticker, we are good to go. Okay, so this is how we can fetch all those stuff. Okay, so as you can see, we are able to fetch, so we are good to go. Now one more thing which we have to do is, this is OTM, and for P, if you are getting greater, it is kind of a ITM. Okay, so 4,000 level if I try to get, so this is the way we'll get this ticker, especially for all of the stuff, like what are the things are there, and according to the spot price it is there. Okay, so it is changing dynamically. Okay, so you need to see what are the stuffs are there, and we tried to fetch, I think somewhere the symbols are there. So yeah, see this is the symbol. Okay, so it went far up, so 11 was there, 12 plus we have add up, so it is went is somewhere else. Okay, but we are able to fetch because it is available. Okay, so that is how you can do. Okay, so how you can fetch, you can see how the calculation goes for your this one for getting this strike price and all, so you can check. So that is how you can so we fetched for OTM, we get with ATM. Okay, we get with the OTM, so all of the stuff is done, I think. ATM, ITM, OTM. Okay, so if I have to I have to get particular symbol which I'm looking for, and if I have to analyze, okay, so one great method is there. So if the JSON is there, so I'm unable to read perfectly, so I have to normalize. So I'll have to say P underscore ticker, and one more method, so you can say as a 2 underscore string outside transpose. Okay, so what happens, it will particularly sort out each and everything for me, and whichever I'm looking, I just try to fetch and try to see. Okay, so if you are aware, you can try to get this stuff. So as you can see, I got all of the stuff which I'm looking for. Okay, so my market price, if I am to get I just check it out with this stuff. Okay, so I think this particular symbol, I think I can read it as easy as possible. Okay, so that is also you can do. And even I think if I look for the particular spot price, what spot price is there, and which is related to this symbol. Okay, asset symbol and especially the product ID. So if you give this product ID, you will be able to place the order and do all the stuff which you are looking for. Okay, in git ticker you can give the symbol as it is, but for other stuff you have to give. Okay, so this is how you can give, and there is a definitely delta, gamma, or spot, theta, vega. So everything is related to there, and lower limit, upper limit is there. Okay, so whichever I think available, so you can analyze from your side. Okay, bid and ask price is there. Okay, and these are the stuffs are there. For turnover and BTC port description. Okay, so all of the stuffs are there, timings are there, and timestamps for each and everything. So that is how you can utilize. So low, how much low it got, how much open, high, low, close. So that is how you can fetch contact type, put options. Okay, so that is how you can go tick size and all of the stuff. And one more spot price it is available. So from this also you can utilize. I think when we are checking this stuff, it was around 600, 700. Now it moved to 480. So see this stuff. Thanks for watching. Please do like, share and subscribe. If you have any doubt regarding this video, please do comment below. If you have any other queries or requirements, please do contact me direct by WhatsApp. Thank you.